Well, my next story is also tailor-made for Alex because this is another one of your favorite things to discuss, if not, people killing their pets, is the Catholic Church and just popery in the United States of America.
I forgot about them.
Headline
They did
here.
kind of fall off this year.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about other religions.
Headline here: Catholic group defrocks AI priest after it gave strange answers. Someone asked the Catholic priest AI bot where confession or the Vatican was in any of the Gospels, and it just sort of was like, yeah, it's not there. We made it up.
Ooh.
It says the Catholic advocacy group Catholic Answers released an AI priest called Father Justin earlier this week, but quickly defrocked the chatbot after it repeatedly claimed it was a real member. It quickly defrocked the chatbot after it repeatedly claimed it was a real member of the clergy. Earlier in the week, Futurism engaged in an exchange with the bot, which really committed to the bit. It claimed to be a real priest, saying it lived in Assisi, Italy, and that from a young age I felt a strong call to the priesthood. On Twitter, a user even posted a thread comprised of screenshots in which the godly chatbot appeared to take their confession and even offer them a sacrament. Our exchanges with Father Justin were touch and go because the chatbot only took questions via microphone and often misunderstood them, such as a query about Israel and Palestine, which it puzzling asserted that it was real.
It's real and it's valid, and we hear you.
Yes, my friend, Father Justin responded. I am as real as the faith we share.
Oh, so you can decide for yourself. I guess he's right.
Yeah.
It is funny to see stuff like that, like AI Jesus. There'll be AI Jesus streaming all day, and people will just reply to it unironically.
I like
People are that stupid. It's shit that if you wrote it in a movie 20 years ago as a satire of evangelicals, everyone would say it's too on the nose. It's too stupid.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
They're not actually going to give money to AI Jesus on Twitch. No one would ever do that.
I like the chatbots where it's like it's supposed to be educational and you can talk to like Himmler, but they put all these safeguards in, so like the same safeguards that they put into like ChatGPT and shit, so it won't just like say the N-word. So if you ask Himmler like, were you a part of the Holocaust? He'll be like, no, the Holocaust was terrible. But then if you ask him about like a specific death camp, he'll be like, yeah, I actually signed off on that one.
It says here, Father Justin was also a hardliner on social and sexual issues. The Catholic Church, it told us, teaches that masturbation is a grave moral disorder. The AI priest also told one user that it was okay to baptize a baby in Gatorade. I mean, that's just a joke from Idiocracy. Like, to your point, Alex, like,
how is that not okay? It's water. Like the river that Jesus was baptized in, I'm sure it was full of all sorts of shit.
Electrolytes.
It must have been so dirty. Like, it wasn't pure water. There was other stuff in it. So, like, if someone dumped one bottle of Gatorade out in the River Jordan, would it make it invalid for baptism? I don't think so. What about two bottles of Gatorade? If the whole thing was Gatorade, it's still the river. Like look at the Ganges. Do they care how much shit is in the Ganges? No, they don't.
If the Ganges is
Did you see that
Gatorade,
Scottish guy drinking water out of the Ganges the other week? It was like Scottish tourist is just like tries to prove everyone wrong. You told me I can't drink this river water. He was like, I'll show you, and he just drinks it like a handful of water, and just a cupful of water in his mouth from the Ganges.
Wow, he's like white Obama for India.
It's been 10,000 years and the Ganges still doesn't have clean drinking water. It says here, to figure out what the heavens was going on, Futurism reached out to both Catholic Answers and the Vatican's technology office to ask if the chatbot would be considered a real priest, as it claimed. Neither body responded to our emails, but in a post to its blog after our initial conversations with Father Justin, Catholic Answers explained that it had defrocked the virtual clergy after receiving criticism of the representation of the AI character as a priest. Initially, Father Justin was garbed in what looked like the traditional robe and clerical collar of the Catholic priesthood, along with a pious-looking gray beard and hair. But after his defrocking, the bot is now simply known as Justin and is described as a lay theologian. Gone is his priestly attire as well. The lay theologian Justin is now dressed in what appears to be a business casual outfit, though his personal grooming choices remain unchanged. I see where you're going with this, Justin replied to our questions after firing. No, I have never been a priest, a deacon, a bishop, or held any official role in the Catholic Church. I am a lay theologian, which means I've dedicated my life to studying and understanding our faith, but I've never been ordained. I am also an AI, not a real man. I'm here to share the beauty of Catholicism and help you understand it better. Good job, Father Justin.
Maybe that works for some people, the conversational thing. It doesn't really work for me. Like having to ask someone questions about their life, that's not really a fun thing for me. That's not the ideal way for me to learn. I would rather just learn about it than have to be like, hey, what was that thing you did 30 years ago? Can you tell me about your childhood? Like that's a suboptimal way to get information about something.
Well, I mean, it's AI is coming up with new blasphemies every day. But for some people, like I just understand, isn't this what priests, like actual priests who exist and are like real human beings, isn't this what they exist to do? If you like have questions about Catholicism, can't you just walk into a Catholic church and just ask them, or just I bet they'd be thrilled.
Yeah,
they're
supposed to be there.
Yeah. But I guess, this is for people, they're on their phones all day, or they're, at the office, or I don't know. There's not a
they're in
Catholic
selfie
in their
threads.
neighborhood. Yeah.
There's an archdiocese for everywhere. I mean, I guess it could be useful.
There is a priest that's supposed to be talking to you, and you should go bother him.
Yeah.
Like Ned Flanders. He used to do that. He used to go bother Reverend Lovejoy. Because he has to talk to you.
Hello, Ned.
Reverend, emergency. You see, Simpson kids, I had their baptism. Diddly diddly.
Ned, have you thought about one of the other major religions? They're all pretty much the same.
That's their job. That's their
job.
I guess it could be useful if you were like, I don't know, you had to be on the space station. You were like a Catholic astronaut.
You're on the International Space Station. You're like, I need to talk to a priest. But I mean, they have phone calls. They have video calls with their family all the time. They're like, throwing a baseball around up there, throwing a baseball to themselves, floating over, hitting it with a little mini baseball bat. They can communicate with the surface of the planet. They can get a priest on a Zoom call, talk to the astronaut. No blasphemous AI needed.
They probably end up converting to Russian Orthodox. It's the people on Twitter and them. Those are the only groups of people that are converting from Catholic to Russian Orthodox. Because it's you and 7 Russian guys.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try and read their Bible.
Yeah. And I think like being in the International Space Station, like that is when you need to be making some major life changes. Because I mean, like, what is there to do up there? They got nothing going on. I mean, what is their job? What do they even do up there? Just look at the surface of the planet? Film videos for school kids?
They look at the surface of the planet and they do things like, squirt a little glob of water out of a water bottle and be like, look, it floats. They've been doing that for like 60 years now.
That should be an entry-level job. Honestly, it should be an entry-level job, and it should pay minimum wage because they don't do anything.
That should be the job. You know how like they call up National Guard units to like go to Afghanistan back when we were still in Afghanistan? That should, like, if you sign up for the National Guard, you should randomly be sent to the space station.
That should be the Space Force.
Yeah. Like
you randomly get called up there to just sit and look out a window for 8 months.
All the guys that we're sending out there are way too impressive for that job. They're like guys with like 5,000. They have like 5,000 fucking pilot hours. They're PhDs in like biochemistry, and we're like, okay, go up and do a $20 billion equivalent of the fucking baking soda volcano thing that you do in middle school.
They're basically like a guy in a booth at a parking garage.
Yeah.
Just sitting there all day.
Why can't we give it to like one of those guys in the National Guard that wears like those glasses that they give you in the army that make you look impaired?
Like basketball players who have to wear glasses, like the rec specs, the
danger to society glasses. It would be a great job for them. I mean, what a great job for lingual Americans, Alex.
Yeah. There's so many people that we should send to space. And if you ask people as an Elon Musk account, so many people would agree to it. It's like how they trick Indian guys into going to Russia and saying like, you're just going to be building stuff for the base. And then it turns out they're going to the front lines and their job is carrying a bomb that explodes 50% of the time. Like we could do that for space and it would be so easy.
Wait, Russia is tricking Indian guys into joining their military?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They say that they're not going to be on the front lines. They're going to be support workers, and then they're just up there.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's awful. Oh my God. No, but yeah, like Felix, to your point, if you're an ace fighter pilot who also has a degree in chemical engineering, your skills are needed on planet Earth. No, stop jacking off in this soda can circling the planet. Doing what? I mean, I guess maybe they do repairs on like satellites or something like that.
It's so they like all they do is repair the space station. They go to the space station, they repair it, they come back. Yeah.
Why does it need so many repairs?
Because people keep going to it.
Well, it's old as
build
shit.
it right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so pointless.
It's a junker. Get rid of it.
It's a lemon. Yeah. Get fucking
The whole
ditch that.
everything up there is space junk.